So if you've been on this channel for about a month now, or if you've been following me on Twitter or Tumblr, you will know that I have become obsessed with the Umbrella Academy to the point of no return. I am completely and utterly obsessed with it. And someone's made a book tag, which I will link to down below, and so I had to do it as soon as I saw it. So without further ado, here is my answers for the Umbrella Academy book tag. Question number 1, Sir Hargreaves, a cold or neglectful parent. Cinder's stepmom. Oh my god, she was unbelievably cold and like such a twat. Like, spoilers for the book here, but she actually sold Cinder to be experimented on. At least Hargreaves experimented on Luther in his own home. Do you know what I mean? And it was technically to save his life. So I can't think of anything colder, quite frankly. Like, I understand why the stepmom did it, but ouch. Question number 2, Luther, aka number 1, a book with an inappropriate love interest. Lifelike. I didn't just not like the love interest in this, but it felt wrong to me because the main character, when she falls in love with the guy originally, is only about 15, and the guy in question is A, an android, and B, about 2 months old when they get together. And quite frankly, I found that just really weird and quite inappropriate, quite frankly. And I talk about this more in a vlog, which I will link to up above, and also in a review that I did, which I will link to down below as well if you want to find out more thoughts on this. But I just really didn't like the love interest in this. It felt really, really inappropriate and weird and wrong to me, quite frankly. Question number 3, which is Diego number 2, a book with a vigilante. And that has to be the Defenders series, which has Matt Murdock in it, who is the devil of Hell's Kitchen, aka Daredevil, who is a vigilante seeking justice against basically any wrongdoing in Hell's Kitchen. And I love him almost as much as I love Diego. I love vigilantes so much, and I think they've got quite similar energy, quite frankly, and loads of people are shipping them on Twitter, and quite frankly, I'm here for it. Not gonna lie, I'm here for it. Question number 4, Alison, who is number 3, a book with a famous character. I'm gonna say The Hogfather for this because I know it's a go-to answer in quite a lot of tags right now for me, but The Hogfather is a famous character in The Hogfather and the rest of the Discworld. He's literally Discworld Santa, and I don't think you could get more famous than Santa, quite frankly, especially in Western culture. So I'm going to say The Hogfather because he is known across the disc, and even Death himself is actually not a fan of The Hogfather, but he is at least very fond of him. Question number 5, Klaus, who is number 4, and my personal favourite. Literally, look at him, I adopted him immediately. What did you really expect when he was dressed like that and he's an over-dramatic goth? Had to love him. Anyway, the question is a book character who can contact the dead. Cassidy Blake, because she can walk through the veil, as it's found out in City of Bones. She is also best friends with a ghost, which is, quite frankly, very Klaus. Let's be honest. She is very Klaus in that aspect, just without all the issues surrounding Klaus. And I love her, but I love him more. Have to say, do love him more, but I love Cassidy so much. She's such a badass, and she can contact the dead, and I have a soft spot for people who can contact the dead. Don't know why, I just do. Question number 5 is number 5, a character who can travel in time. The entire Invictus crew can travel in time whenever they get into their spaceship, which is rather cool, quite frankly, and they spend quite a lot of this book travelling back to ancient Rome to like the year 3000 or whenever this is set. I can't quite remember, but either way, I absolutely love reading about time travel characters, and these characters, while it's not a special power that they have, I still find their time travelling really quite cool. Question number 7 is Ben, who is number 6, a character who can turn into a monster or a ghost at will. And for that, I'm going to say Lyra from To Kill a Kingdom, because while she can't do it quite at will, she can still do it from turning from a human into a siren, depending on where she is and what she's doing. And quite frankly, she's just an epic character, and I couldn't not mention her because I find her really, really quite epic. Question number 8 is Vanya, who is number 7, and the question is a character who has had a traumatic childhood. Kaz freaking Brecker! My god, he went through the ringer like you wouldn't believe. I felt so sorry for him the entire time I was reading this book, whenever there was a flashback and everything, because his trauma has come out like so much and twisted him from that innocent little boy he used to be when he was a kid, and I just want to hug him. Like, he'd hate being hugged, but I just want to hug him. That's really bad because I can't hug him, but I want to hug him, or at least support him and give him therapy as much as physically possible without him stabbing me. I love Chance Bracker, I love Vanya. Quite frankly, both of them had the most traumatic childhoods I can think of. Question number 9, is Pogo a caring parental side figure? Hagrid from Harry Potter. I love Hagrid and how much he cares for Harry, Ron and Hermione. He cares for Harry a slightly smidgen bit more, but he cares for those 3 kids so much, and he treats Harry like he's his own, and I absolutely adore that about him, because he didn't have to, but he bonded with Harry from the minute he took him to the Dursleys. Like, he absolutely loved him and adored him. And I just love everything Hagrid does for Harry throughout the books. Even though I'm only on book 3 right now, I love everything Hagrid has done for Harry over the years. And finally, question number 10. Hazel and Cha-Cha, a book with a pair of assassins. Nevernight. Like, Mia and Trick are the coolest pair of assassins ever. I actually struggled to find a book with a pair, because usually I read books that only have one assassin in, but these two as a pair of assassins was just unbelievably cool and fun, and I really love them together, almost as much as I love watching Hazel and Cha-Cha in Umbrella Academy. And that's the end of the Umbrella Academy tag. I'm going to go now because otherwise I will spend the rest of the day gushing about how much I love the Umbrella Academy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up, comment down below with what you thought of the Umbrella Academy and who your favourite character is and all your answers to these. I'd love to know. I'll also leave a link down below to all my social media if you want to check it out, if you want to see me screaming over the Umbrella Academy more, and if you want to see any more of my videos, please click subscribe here, and over here will be the link to my previous video. But until next time guys, bye!